Greetings everyone, welcome to your message. To our new friends, welcome, and our returning friends, y'all, welcome back. Greatly appreciate you guys being here. If you be so kind, go ahead and smash that like button, that subscribe button if you find that you resonate with this message. Or if you want to just be kind and generous, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. So let's see. Okay, the download that I received is someone, your family does not approve of the fact that you have chosen to walk away from some form of religion. They disapprove of you walking away from religion. So you may be experiencing at this time your family turning their back on you. Or you may feel as though they have turned their back on you, or you've chosen to walk away from them. Nevertheless, you turn your back on them. They're upset with the fact that you have chosen to walk away from whatever whatever belief system that you may have been taught in the past. Something that you were programmed to be a certain way, and you are just no longer in accordance with that, walking in alignment with that. You don't no longer believe what you may have once been told or what you were led to believe. So let's just see, Holy Spirit. This is a clear example of knowing something does not make you a slave to it. You're using your discernment at this time. You're choosing to use your discernment to gain the wisdom and the knowledge to stand up in your truth. And your family is not in accordance with that. They don't agree with that. They don't agree that you have chosen to express your individuality or be an individual. So they are also upset the fact that you have chosen to become more consciously aware of your emotional health, your emotional state, things that affect you and how they affect you. You're trying to learn how not to be so uptight, so rigid, act from a place of emotions, acting out in your emotional state. This could be due to a denial of something happening for you. You may have experienced some type of denial, some form of denial. You have been denied abundance. You may feel as though you have not been truthful with yourself, and due to you not being truthful with yourself and being an individual or standing in your individuality, it has denied you access to certain things that has been your inheritance, certain things that have been that was designed for you to have here on this earth and experience at this, things that you are to experience and have access to at this time, on this in the now, you know. So you may have experienced a form of denial. You may have been denied access by your ancestors or the divine, you know, your abundance, you know, denied access to your abundance because you were not walking in your truth. You were not standing in your truth. You were more acting more from a place of emotional. You were acting from allowing your emotions to guide you. You know, allowing your emotions to guide you. If something, making decisions on how you felt, you know, how getting all upset, getting your this is like getting your boxers or your panties in your your panties or whatever you wear. I don't know, you could wear a thong, whatever. Getting them all in a roar, you know what I'm saying? Being very unstable in your decision making. So making decisions from a hurt place, you know, a place of hurt, making decisions out of a place of hurt. So let's see, what is this denial, Holy Spirit? What is this denial? Why is this denial? We have now that you are no longer acting from that place or making decisions from that place. The wheel has now turned. You were seeking to turn the wheel in your favor so that you can gain access to your abundance. So what was once denied has been, now that the wheel has turned and is turning in your favor by you choosing to make, you're choosing wisely, or choosing to stand in your individuality here, choosing to stand in your individuality and operate from a place where you are who you are, not who someone wants you to be. So it has allowed the wheel to turn so that you can gain access to what is the blessings, what the divine has for you at this time, at this moment in time. So this could be also, you are breaking the chains of bondage. You know what I'm saying? Breaking those chains of bondage, something that had you feeling restricted to it and bound to it. You breaking that chain, you're breaking those chains, and now you've broken those chains, you're getting access. You're trying to get access to it. This is also having receiving the knowledge, also with this high priestess here as well. This is also gaining access to the secrets of universal secrets. So gaining access to the secrets, and being in tune with the universe, working with the universe and not against the universe at this time. So I also feel as though there's a form of there's wisdom happening and being granted to you at this time. There's profound knowledge and wisdom being granted to you, access to that being granted at this time as well. We have victory. We have the Six of Wands. This is being victorious. You being victorious, being celebrated by your ancestors, celebrated by those who you are aligned with, being celebrated with your finding your tribe and being celebrated by your tribe. You know, being crowned by the divine, by your ancestors, because you had the strength, you had the courage to stand up for what you believe. You had the courage to stand up for what's right and what feels right for you. You know what I'm saying? You have the courage to be that individual that you were called to be, that you are here to be at this present time. So also I feel as though being crowned, this is also being crowned by the divine, crowned by your ancestors, the recognition, gaining the recognition, having that, taking that wand and passionately moving forward, taking that information and moving forward, passionately, so that it is beneficial not only to yourself but beneficial to others. Being helpful, being able to be helpful to others, being charitable. So that your foundation and acting from a place, being and acting from a place of sincerity. Being sincere. So when you're acting from that place and that state of mind and that frame of mind, your foundation, not only do you have access to what the divine has to you, but you also are able to lend a helping hand. You feel me? So you're able to lend a helping hand. This is when you become not lender. You become a lender and not a borrower. So you're able to be charitable, and not with any expectations in return, but just because it's something that's right. It's right for you. It's the right thing for you. It's right for you. Feel as though it's right for you, the right thing for you to do. And whether anyone else is in agreement with it, that's clearly their decision. Allowing them to be, who they are as well. You know what I'm saying? Okay, if that's how they want to be, that's fine. But you're and maintaining your focus, because you know that you are required to do something. What your requirement is, what you're required to do, and how you're required to act, or how you are a representation, how you're representing yourself. And if others want to stay stagnant and not move forward or be in a form, because this man is resistant here, this man is sitting down, like if they want to hold back and restrict themselves, okay, that's fine. You allow them to do that, but you allow them to move. You do that while you continue moving forward. High Priestess of Water. Queen of Swords again. Here, standing in your truth. Being truthful. You know what I'm saying? Being truthful. Using your intellect to make firm decision and stand on what it is that you know. You know what you know. Standing on your truth and making your truth and your decisions from a place of intellect and doing intellectually, making those decisions and gaining that knowledge and wisdom, and not moving so much on your emotional side, from a place of emotions, allowing the emotions to overtake you and overrun you, but knowing how to keep it in balance. In a balanced place. Keeping it in a balanced place so that you don't become rigid, because this too, if it's not in a balanced frame of mind and from a balanced place, it can become rigid and ice cold. But knowing when to access this, having that ability to know when it's time to bring in some of this with this High Priestess of Water, so that you can balance this out. Keeping a healthy balance and maintaining a healthy balance within yourself. Setting out on this new beginning, having this fresh new start, setting out on this new beginning so that this fresh start, and so that the abundance that you're feeling, or the abundance that you are given, the wealth that you're receiving at this time is priceless. Not being fooled by fools, by fool's gold. Knowing what sustains you, what is there to sustain you. You know what I'm saying? What keeps you? What's there to keep you? Not being fooled by everything that glitters ain't gold. Knowing that just because something or someone appears to be, just because something appears to be gold doesn't mean that it is. But you're able to use the information, tap into that and use that information to know, gain access that knowledge, to be able to determine what's real and what's fake. The falsehood, the nature of something. The sustainability of something. Listening to wise counsel, listening to the answers and the information that you receive. from the divine, so that you don't make those reoccurring mistakes that once was made in the past. Bringing you to this point, a point of victory. That's where you're headed. That's the direction you're headed. It's time. Your future looks bright. The future looks bright to you. You're ready for this journey. You're ready to move forward delightfully, delighting yourself with the awe and the magnificence of things that are around you. Your awareness is so heightened. Seeing things with fresh new eyes. Also seeing things that can create obstacles, because you're listening to your divine, you're listening to the divine, you're listening to your ancestors, you're listening to your guides. Whatever is guiding you at this time, your spirit guides, listening to your spirit guides, staying in tune and attached to your spirit guides. Oh, don't go too far, because you don't want to step off that. You don't want to step off the cliff. Sense of awareness. Being open to listening. You don't need much. Realizing you don't need much on your journey. You don't need much. Some water. Some water. Not much. You don't need much to clothe you. You don't need much but the clothes on your back. You're feeling as though you're feeling so free. Freedom. And for some of you, your family they can't stand that. Oh, what are you doing? It's like, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? Wanting to know why. Why not? Oh, this will. Why not? Okay, maybe these are not the deck that I'm supposed to use. Okay, let's see what this wheel is. What is this Wheel of Fortune? Tell us about this Wheel of Fortune for the collective. Tell us about this wheel. Patience. Patience is a virtue at this time. Being patient with yourself, allowing the divine to pour into you, being patient, having patience, being tempered, just enough. Giving you just enough at every given step and every given moment. The angels watching you, assisting you, guiding you, causing everything to flourish in time. Divine timing. In time, as time goes on, your garden is going to look like that. That's how your garden is looking. Growing. This is growth with the amount of nourishment that's needed, being watered properly. Being one, mind, body, and soul. Being one with the divine. And they're going to continue to pour into you. They're going to continue to pour into you. Their thing will pour into you. It's like a filtration system, a reservoir. Endless. Okay. Anything else? Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit. Oh my gosh, cars want to fall. We have this Mars energy here. Again, there's a lot of people that surround you, could be, that are very angry and very upset, wanting to cause a fight, wanting to cause war, enraged because you've taken these steps. You've taken these steps to move forward. And they're enraged. They're not happy with it. So they're coming with you, coming at you in every angle. Aggressively on the attack. So upset, very angry. Spiteful, envious, because you weren't afraid. Envious of the fact that you weren't afraid to take this new step. So that's the message, and until next time, y'all, don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button. Till next time, ciao, y'all.